promoting this thing. November 3rd is when the NBA in-season tournament starts. The NBA Cup is the trophy on the line. And GA, for me, when I look at something like this, it's exciting and it's clear on how this thing could work. But the players have got to buy in, right? I think that's the big thing right here. And not just all the players. I'm talking like the superstars of this league have got to buy in, and there's got to be an importance there for them.
Yeah, and I think they will. I think that's something that the league has looked at. I'm sure they've had conversations with the Players Association as well, and that'll make it a point of emphasis. Listen, all players and teams like to win. And if you think about the impact that the play-in had and how it took teams that might have thought of tanking and put them in a scenario where they had a chance to win, and then you look at the overall parity of the NBA and the fact now you have so many teams that will have a chance to make that play-in. So these games will take on significant importance early in the season. I think they'll create some interest and a buzz, and I do think the players are going to buy in. Listen, it's not like they're adding games, right? You know, and you'll get some compensation potentially if you're able to win it. And listen, we always want to win the inaugural. That first one. I think this is going to be a big deal. And again, having gone through what happened with the play-in, and I know how I flipped on that because I was not necessarily a fan, I'm coming into this with a really open mind, and I'm anxious to see how they promote it during the regular season. It's going to be the early part of the season where, you know, basketball won't be at the forefront of the casual fan's mind, and let's see if it gives it some juice early on since those games will come at us soon.
Yeah, and you look at like the Champions League in European soccer, and that thing is steeped in tradition. This thing's going to take time too, right? It's going to build, like you talked about. Players are going to want to win the inaugural one, but as you continue to build, it's going to matter more, and that's when I think the tradition starts to build.
That and keep in mind young viewers, right? The young fans that this will be all they know, right? Like, so the kids that are really young, they're going to grow up with the NBA Cup potentially, and if their team's able to win it or make it to the Final Four, I think it's a brilliant idea. Is there some risk involved? Yes, but again, for the most part, you're already going to be playing these games, right? We're just putting some more significance on top of those games. So I'm anxious to see how this plays out. I really feel like the teams are going to be excited to participate. I think the fan bases will get behind this as well. And then let's just see how this thing plays out. I'm really looking forward to Vegas now, just to see the Final Four that get there and how they promote that. I just think it creates a little more interest and excitement. And from a fan's perspective, I think that's always a positive.
I want that assignment to go to Vegas.
Yeah, I was thinking the same.